In the last episode, Ife and Jide prepared to hunt down Titi and Ease shortly after Ife was warned that they planned to use the mystical shrine of the sacred egg in the Igbo Iku to break Agbulla's enchantment on Oba Akinwunmi. Jide explained that gathering the Asipo was impossible, and suggested only the two of them pursue the fugitives. Ife agreed. A few minutes later, Jide approached silently, leading two sleek horses, saddled and ready. "Your Highness," he said, his voice steady yet tinged with concern. "The horses are prepared. Are you certain you wish to depart immediately? Dawn is but a few hours away." Ife glanced at him sharply. "We leave now, Jide. Every moment we delay is another moment Titi and Ease gain ground. I won't allow them to undo everything I've worked for." Jide nodded, though hesitation flickered in his dark eyes. "As you command. The Igbo Iku is treacherous at night. Perhaps we should consider—" "No," she interjected firmly. "I will not entertain any delays. Are you with me or not?" Jide met her gaze, the weight of his loyalty pressing heavily. "Of course, my love. I am with you, princess. Always, you know that." "I know nothing, Jide. But today you will prove to me your so-called love." Ife responded. "Kill them for me. Help me kill them and let's consolidate our position once and for all." She spoke with a determined, sinister tone. Jide responded immediately. "Yes, my love, as you command." She gave a curt nod, mounting her horse with practiced ease. "Good, then let's ride." Jide swung himself onto his own steed, and with a swift kick, they galloped out of the palace gates. The rhythmic pounding of hooves echoed in the silent night, a relentless pursuit fueled by desperation and ambition. As they raced, Jide stole a glance at Ife. Her long hair flowed behind her like a dark river, and her expression was a mask of steely resolve. He couldn't shake the unease that had settled in his stomach since receiving the warning from Agbulla. "Your Highness," he ventured cautiously, "do you truly believe Agbulla's warning is credible, that Titi and Ease possess the means to break the spell on the king?" Ife's grip tightened on the reins. "Agbulla has never misled me, at least the few times I have employed her aid, so I will give her the benefit of the doubt. If she says they can undo the enchantment, then we must prevent them at all costs." Jide hesitated before pressing on. "But if the spell is broken, and the king returns to his senses, perhaps it would be an opportunity to—" "Opportunity for what?" she snapped, her eyes flashing dangerously. "For him to cast me aside once more in favor of Adiz? To strip me of the power I have rightfully claimed?" "Forgive me," Jide said quickly. "I only meant that reconciliation might be possible." "Reconciliation is a fantasy for the weak-hearted," she retorted coldly. "I have no intention of relinquishing my position." Jide fell silent, his mind churning. The landscape blurred past them, giving way to dense woodlands as they sped toward the ominous silhouette of the Igbo Iku. After a while, he tried again. "Princess, may I speak freely?" She arched an eyebrow. "Since when have you needed permission?" He took a deep breath. "I am concerned about the path we are on, the alliances you have formed. Agbulla is a powerful sorceress, but her intentions are shrouded in mystery. I fear she may be using you for her own ends." Ife let out a mirthless laugh. "Do not presume to understand the complexities of power, Jide. Agbulla and I share common goals." "And what goals are those?" he pressed gently. She turned to face him, her eyes narrowing. "To secure my rightful place as the sole heir to the throne. To lead my kingdom into a new era of strength and prosperity." "At the expense of your family?" he asked quietly. She bristled. "My family has never valued me. They have underestimated me at every turn. It is time they see what I am truly capable of." Jide's expression softened. "Perhaps they underestimate you because you do not allow them to see your true self." She clenched her jaw, her voice low and dangerous. "You are treading on thin ice, Jide." He nodded solemnly. "I apologize, Your Highness. They rode in silence until the dense, looming trees of the Igbo Iku blocked out the moonlight. The horses won't go any further, Jide observed, his steed resisting his commands. Then we proceed on foot, Ife declared, dismounting gracefully. Jide followed suit, scanning the darkened woods. The forest is known for its enchantments and dangers. We should be cautious. Caution is for those who lack conviction, she replied dismissively. We have a mission to complete. As they stepped into the shadowed embrace of the forest, the air grew cooler and the sounds of nocturnal creatures echoed eerily. Jide felt a shiver run down his spine. Tell me about Agbula, he said, trying to mask his unease. How did you come to align yourself with her? Ife's lips curved into a sly smile. Agbula is the auntie of TT. I heard about her great exploits in the past, but I only got to know her when she helped me cast a spell over my father's head. And what does she gain from helping you now? Jide asked, interested. She glanced at him sidelong. Why so many questions, Jide? Do you doubt my judgment? Not at all, he replied quickly. I merely wish to understand the full scope of our alliances. Agbula seeks to restore the glory of the Apamu lineage, Ife explained. She told me as much after we incapacitated her niece and I made a sacrifice in her shrine. Our goals align in that regard. Jide's brow furrowed. The Apamu lineage? You mean the people of the neighboring kingdom? We learned about them during our training as a Sipo. Apparently, the bloodlines in the village that were a threat to us were all wiped out. Not entirely, Ife responded cryptically. Powerful bloodlines have a way of enduring. They continued deeper. The canopy grew denser. Jide couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. This place, it feels alive. That's because it is, Ife remarked. The forest is imbued with ancient magic. He paused, hand on his sword. Perhaps we should reconsider. If the forest itself is enchanted, we could be at a disadvantage. She rolled her eyes. Afraid of a few old spells? I expected more from you. It's not fear, he clarified. It's prudence. She waved a hand dismissively. We press on. As they walked, whispers seemed to float on the breeze, indistinct and haunting. Jide strained to catch the words, only making out fragments. Turn back. Danger. Sacrifice. Did you hear that? He asked, stopping. Ife continued ahead. Ignore it. The forest plays tricks to deter the weak-willed. But what if it's a warning? He pressed. She shot him an annoyed glance. If you are so frightened, perhaps you should return to the palace. He squared his shoulders. My duty is to protect you. Then do so without incessant complaints, she retorted sharply. Jide fell silent, his unease growing. Your Highness, he began tentatively, have you considered that the forest might demand a price for our passage? She smirked. Let it demand. I am prepared to pay. And what price are you willing to pay? Whatever it takes, she replied coldly. Meanwhile, deep within the forest, TT and Ease moved cautiously along a narrow path lined with ancient trees etched with mysterious runes. The soft glow from the symbols illuminated the path. Ease glanced at TT, still reeling from her confession. If what you are saying is true, that was how you managed to make us vanish from under Ife and Jide's noses back there. You used your Apamu witchcraft. Yes, you are absolutely correct, TT responded immediately. I come from the Apamu lineage. My mother was one of them, though she left that life behind to protect me. I inherited certain abilities from her blood. Iza's eyes widened. The Apamu, the very people who waged war against our land? The ones known for their dark magic. Not all Apamu practice dark magic, she corrected gently. But yes, that is my heritage. And you didn't think to mention this earlier, after everything we have been through? I wanted to, she confessed. But I was afraid. The Apamu are feared and mistrusted. I didn't want that stigma to cloud your judgment of me. This is a lot to take in. How can I be sure you are not working against us?" She stepped closer, her gaze earnest. "Because I have been by your side through every trial. I saved you from the Asipo warriors, guided us, and stood against Ife and Agbula. My actions speak for themselves." Ease studied her, conflicted. "I suppose they do. I want to believe you, but you have to be honest with me from now on." "Agreed. Agreed," Titi said, relief evident in her voice. They resumed walking. "These runes, do you know what they mean?" Ease asked. She smiled faintly. "They are ancient symbols of protection and guidance. The forest recognizes me as kin." "Convenient," Ease remarked. "It means we have a safer passage, at least for now." "You know, I didn't expect to be dealing with magic forests and secret bloodlines," Ease mused. Titi chuckled softly. "Life has a way of surprising us. My mother was a healer skilled in the mystical arts. She taught me to use my abilities for good. Why did she leave the Apamu? She disagreed with their pursuit of power at any cost. After our land was defeated by the Asipo, our people have always been looking for a way to get back at you. Seeking dangerous powers and plotting," Titi explained. She wanted a peaceful life away from the conflicts. Ease nodded. "I can respect that. Do you think Ife can be stopped? I have my doubts that she wouldn't still find a way to usurp the throne." Titi's gaze hardened. "We have to believe so. If we can reach the shrine and break the spell on Oba Akinwunmi's mind, that should go a long way. But if Ife somehow were to find her way to the shrine of the sacred egg before us, or worse yet, a sinister evil like my Aunt Agbula, then Ease, I don't know what would happen." "What exactly is Agbula's goal?" Ease inquired. "Agbula seeks revenge against our land. She believes the kingdom is responsible for the downfall of the Apamu and wants to restore their dominance. And Ife is helping her achieve that. Ife craves power and recognition. I could sense Agbula's desire to use Ife in some way." "It's all so tangled." "Indeed," Titi agreed. "But we must focus on our mission. Then let's keep moving." Meanwhile, far behind, the forest grew darker around Ife and Jide. The path narrowed. "We are being led somewhere," Jide observed uneasily. "Obviously," Ife replied. "The forest acknowledges my intent, I suppose. Or it's guiding us into a trap," Jide frowned. "Your pessimism is tiresome." A faint glow appeared ahead, emanating from a circle of stones inscribed with symbols. "Do you see that?" Jide asked. "It's a gateway," Ife noted. "This is a summoning circle," Jide realized. "That's wonderful," Ife said with an evil demeanor. A voice from the forest spoke. "Strange travelers of the night, you stand before the crossroads of the Ibo Iku. We have searched your heart, Princess Ife, and have seen that you desire to reach the Shrine of Eggs before your enemies and prevent them from breaking the spell you cast on your father, Oba Akinwunmi." Ife replied immediately. "Yes, strange one, you are precisely right. Do you wish to stop me, spirits of the forest?" "No, Princess. I wish to give you an ultimatum. To proceed with your uncanny plot means to force our hands to strike you down, since you wish to keep manipulating the mind of one of royal blood, which is your own father." Ife asked immediately. "So what will it take for you to grant me passage and allow me to proceed on my quest, mighty spirits of the forest?" The voices replied, "To cast the spell, it cost you 2 souls. Now, to maintain the spell, it would cost you 1. Ife smirked. I see. Very well, then." As Ife finished talking, Jide stood confused, as the voices only spoke directly to Ife. "Who were you talking to, my love?" he asked. Ife looked at him with an evil smile, walking robotically toward him, refusing to respond. Jide took a cautious step back. "What are you planning?" Ife ignored him, walking past him and into the circle. She turned to face him, her expression unreadable. "A blood sacrifice," she announced. Ife screamed at the forest. "Spirits of the forest, if I am to make this sacrifice, then I wish to ask for one more thing. I wish to summon the great Agbulla to accompany me, as I am giving you my partner as a sacrifice." The spirits responded, "Very well, princess. For the sake of your own royal blood, I shall take one soul and give you two." Ife smiled, raising her hands. Jide stared in horror. "Ife, no. Please, you can't." She smiled sadly. "I'm sorry, Jide, but this is the only way." He drew his sword. "You don't have to do this. There's another path." She shook her head. "I've made my choice. I won't let you harm me." "I was hoping you would understand," she sighed. With a swift whisper, she spoke an incantation. Roots erupted from the soil, ensnaring Jide's legs. "What sorcery is this?" Jide struggled fiercely. "Ancient magic," she replied calmly. "Passed down through the Apamu bloodline." "Your Apamu bloodline?" "Agbulla awakened my heritage." "You are being manipulated," he exclaimed, eyes widening. "Perhaps," she conceded. "But our goals align." Jide fought the tightening roots. "Ife, please, don't do this." Her gaze hardened. "Goodbye, Jide." She raised a dagger. He broke one arm free and grabbed her wrist, halting the blade inches from his chest. "Don't make me fight you," he pleaded. She leaned in. "You already are." She twisted deftly, breaking his hold and driving the dagger into his side. "Why?" he choked out. "Because sacrifices must be made," she replied, withdrawing the blade. He sank to his knees, blood seeping through his fingers. She chanted softly. A swirling vortex formed above the central stone. Agbulla materialized, stepping into the circle, tall and imposing. "Well done, my dear," Agbulla purred. "You have proven your commitment." Ife inclined her head. "I am ready to proceed." Agbulla's gaze flicked to Jide's fallen form. A loyal servant sacrificed for the greater good. Admirable. Jide's vision blurred. "I thought you loved me, Ife. I thought we were going to end up together. I sacrificed everything for you," he whispered. Ife replied with a mocking tone. "Yes, my love, I too thought the same, and you did serve me well for the time being. And now you have served me one last time, with your life." Jide's dying eyes were filled with tears and anguish. He turned to Agbulla, but the sorceress just smirked. "Rest now, warrior. Your part is played." Ife turned away from him. "We must hurry. Titi and Ease are ahead of us." "Fear not," Agbulla assured her. "With my presence, the forest's barriers will yield." She extended a hand, and a pathway unfurled before them. "Impressive," Ife remarked. Agbulla chuckled. "There are perks to being an ancient sorceress." Ife then asked, "If you could have made my hunt this easy, why didn't you accompany me in the first place? Why did you allow me to go with Jide instead?" "Because the forest knows my intentions," Agbulla explained. "And just like it demanded a sacrifice of a soul to pass, if I were to go with you, I might have ended up sacrificing you in my stead. Now, enough with the questions. Let's get moving. We have 2 rats to fish out and kill." "Right." Ife responded immediately. They stepped over Jide's motionless body, venturing deeper into the forest. Jide lay on the cold ground, his life slipping away. "Your sacrifice is noble," a gentle voice whispered. "Rest now, warrior." Miles ahead, Titi and Ease approached a clearing where the trees gave way to a shimmering river, the Enchanted River. A place of reflection and trial, Titi identified. Ease eyed the river. "What kind of trial?" Titi gestured to a narrow stone bridge arching over the water. "We must cross, but the river will test our hearts. Then let's face it together." They stepped onto the bridge. The environment shifted, the sounds of the forest faded, replaced by silence. Mist rose from the river, enveloping them. Voices echoed. Ease. A voice called softly, his late father. Why did you leave us? Why pursue a path that leads to destruction? I didn't leave. You passed on, didn't you? Ease shook his head. Or did you abandon your family for glory? The voice taunted. Meanwhile, Titi heard her mother's voice. Titi, my child, you walk a dangerous path. Mother, Titi whispered. I'm trying to make things right by embracing the heritage I fled from. You risk becoming like them. Her mother chastised. I'm not like them. Titi insisted. I use my abilities to help others. Power corrupts. The voice warned. Ease reached for Titi's hand. Don't listen. They are illusions. We must focus. Titi squeezed his hand. The mist thickened, the voices growing louder and more accusatory. Traitors. Deceivers. Unworthy. Ease closed his eyes, centering himself. We know who we are. We won't be swayed. Titi joined him in silent resolve. Their combined determination pushed back against the oppressive atmosphere. Gradually, the mist receded and the voices faded. Well done, a melodious voice praised. A figure clad in flowing robes appeared. Who are you? Ease asked. I am the guardian of the enchanted river. You have passed the trial of the heart. Thank you, Titi inclined her head. Your bond is strong. It will serve you well, the guardian smiled. Follow this path, it will lead you to the shrine of the sacred egg. We appreciate your help, Titi said. The guardian faded into the light. What did you hear back there? Ease asked Titi. Voices from my past, doubts and fears. Same here. Thank you for being here. I couldn't have faced that alone. We are in this together, Titi smiled. Some distance behind them, Agbulla and Ife moved swiftly, the path parting before them. At this pace, we'll overtake them soon, Ife noted. Indeed, Agbulla agreed. Tell me, have you considered what you will do once you possess the power of the sacred egg? Ife's eyes gleamed. I will solidify my rule over my kingdom, ushering in a new era. Those who opposed me will face the consequences. Ambitious. And what of your sister, Adiz? Ife's expression darkened. She chose her path. She will remain locked up, rotting in the dungeons beneath the palace. She is my sister, so I won't kill her. At least she deserves that much. Family ties can be complicated, Agbulla mused. But sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Agreed, Ife said firmly. They reached a crossroads. Agbulla closed her eyes, murmuring an incantation. A faint trail of light appeared along the middle path. That way, she indicated. Ife glanced at Agbulla. You mentioned the Apamu lineage earlier. How extensive is our connection? Deeper than you realize, Agbulla smiled. Your mother was a distant relative of mine. Ife's eyes widened. We are related. In a manner of speaking. The Apamu blood runs through your veins, granting you untapped potential. Why didn't I know this? Ife demanded. Your mother sought to keep you uninformed, perhaps fearing the power you might wield. At least, that is what I think. Then it's fate that we have aligned, Ife mused. Precisely, Agbulla agreed. Together, we can reclaim the glory of our heritage. Miles ahead, Titi and Ease arrived at the base of a steep incline. Above them, the shrine of the sacred egg perched atop a plateau, its golden spires glinting. We are almost there, Titi noted, relieved. Let's not celebrate just yet, Ease cautioned. We don't know what awaits us. They began the ascent. There's something you should know, Titi spoke. Agbulla, being my aunt, may try to use our familial connection against me. We must be prepared. Understood, Ease affirmed. They reached the summit and stood before the grand entrance. Colossal stone guardians flanked the doorway. State your purpose, a resonant voice commanded. Titi stepped forward. We seek to protect the realm by ensuring the power of the sacred egg is not misused. The guardians regarded them silently before the doors swung open. Proceed with honor. Inside the shrine, columns of marble soared toward a domed ceiling. At the center rested the sacred egg, hovering above an ornate pedestal. This is incredible, Ease whispered. Titi approached the egg reverently. We must act quickly. How touching! Agbula sneered, emerging from the shadows with Ife. Titi and Ease spun around, weapons ready. Agbula, how did you get here? Titi hissed. Did you think your little head start would keep us at bay? Agbula mocked. Ife smirked. You are not the only ones with resources. Ease stepped protectively in front of Titi. We won't let you take the egg. Agbula chuckled. Ife drew her dagger. Stand aside, and perhaps I will spare you. Titi's eyes hardened. We won't let you harm anyone. Niece, you could have joined us. Together, we would have been unstoppable. I will never be part of your schemes. Titi declared. Such a pity, Agbula sighed. Then you leave me no choice. Agbula unleashed a bolt of dark energy. Titi countered with a barrier of light. Go, Ease. Titi shouted. Secure the egg. I won't leave you. Ease hesitated. I can hold them off. Trust me. Titi insisted. Reluctantly, Ease moved toward the egg. Ife intercepted him. Not so fast, she snarled. Ease drew his sword, engaging her. Their blades clashed. You are outmatched. Ife taunted. Surrender now. Never. Ease growled. Meanwhile, Titi and Agbula exchanged spells. You've grown strong, Agbula acknowledged. But you are no match for me. We will see about that. Titi retorted. Ease pressed his advantage against Ife, but she was cunning. Feigning a misstep, she slashed his leg with her poison dagger. He hissed in pain. What have you done? Just leveling the playing field, she sneered. Ease staggered. Titi glanced over. Ease. Agbula seized the distraction, striking Titi with a blast of dark magic that sent her sprawling. You can't save them both. Agbula taunted. Titi struggled to her feet, determination blazing. I won't let you win. Drawing upon her deepest reserves, she began chanting an ancient spell that required immense sacrifice. Agbula's eyes widened. You wouldn't dare. Titi's voice rose, the words echoing with power. By the light within, I banish the darkness. A brilliant aura enveloped her, expanding outward. Agbula screamed as the light consumed her. When the light faded, Titi collapsed, her strength spent. Ease stumbled toward her, the poison sapping his vitality. Titi, no, he cried, cradling her. It's over, she whispered. Save your strength. We will get you help. She smiled faintly. I'm glad I could protect you. Tears welled in his eyes. Don't leave me. Remember, you have a wish. What of the king? She nodded slowly. You are right. That is more important. I guess this is goodbye. Tell Adiz I'm sorry for everything. Her eyes closed, and her breathing ceased. Titi! Ease cried, his voice breaking. Ife watched, remorse flickering in her eyes before being replaced by resolve. She approached the egg. Ease, ignoring the pain, surged to his feet, intercepting Ife before she could touch the egg. Get out of my way, she snarled. I won't let you harm anyone else. Ease blocked her path. She lashed out, but he deflected her blow, using his remaining strength to disarm her. You are finished, Ease declared. She glared defiantly. You can't stop me. He grasped the egg. I wish for the curse on Oba Akinwunmi to be broken, and for peace to return to my kingdom. The egg glowed brilliantly. Your wish is granted, a serene voice proclaimed. Ease turned to Ife. It's over. Surrender. No. This can't be. In a final act of defiance, she attacked, but Ease rendered her unconscious with a swift blow. He looked around. Agbulla's body had disintegrated. He lifted Titi gently, resolving to carry both Titi and the unconscious Ife back to the kingdom. With Ife slung over one shoulder and Titi cradled in his arms, he began the arduous journey. Back at the palace, Oba Akinwunmi awoke, his mind clear. Where am I? Servants rushed to his side. Your Majesty, you are awake. What's happened? Where is Adiz? The king demanded. She has been imprisoned under your orders, an advisor confessed. What? Release her at once. Minutes later, Adiz burst into the room. Father! She embraced him. My dear child, forgive me. You are back. I knew you would return. Adiz sobbed. Tell me everything. Early the next morning, Ease trudged toward the palace gates, Titi cradled in his arms and Ife slung over his shoulder. Guards rushed forward. Wait. Aren't you the tracker, Ease? What has happened? Ease halted, exhaustion etched into his features. I need to see the king immediately. They escorted him inside. The king, free from the enchantment, met them in the grand hall. Ease. What is the meaning of this? Ease lowered Ife to the floor. Your Majesty, the spell cast on your mind by your daughter, Princess Ife, has been lifted, but at great cost. He laid Titi's body before the king. Titi, the girl who was once best friends with your daughter Adiz, sacrificed herself to restore your mind, saving us all from Ife's doom. The king's expression softened with sorrow. She was a brave soul, he said regretfully. Adiz entered, eyes widening. Ease. My love. She hugged him. What happened? Why are Titi and my sister lying on the ground? He met her gaze. My love, we have much to discuss. Then Ease fainted from exhaustion. Guards rushed Ease out to be treated. Days passed as Ease healed. He was haunted by nightmares of Titi's death, hating himself for not saving her. Adiz checked on him, but he preferred to go through his trauma alone. A week later, Ease visited Adiz at the palace. Adiz stood on her balcony, her tall, muscular frame silhouetted against the light. Ease, she acknowledged with a faint smile. How are you feeling? Better, thanks to the rest, he replied. But there's something we need to discuss. Is this about Titi? Yes. I believe we can bring her back. How do you propose we do that? By journeying into the Igbo Iku, like we once planned. Using your wish at the shrine of the sacred egg, we can restore her to life. You want me to use my wish to bring Titi back? Yes. She sacrificed herself to save us all. It's the least we can do. Adiz turned away. It's not that simple, Ease. I'll think about it. We shouldn't delay too long, he urged. I understand. Amaka, there's something else. Yes. While I was in the forest with Titi, certain feelings surfaced. What kind of feelings? Confusion, mostly. But I want you to know that my loyalty remains with you. Thank you for your honesty, Adiz offered a thin smile. I'll leave you to your thoughts. Ease, she called. I appreciate you coming to me. Adiz descended to the dimly lit dungeons. Ife sat on a cot, her eyes staring blankly. Ife, Adiz began softly. Her sister didn't respond. I wanted to understand why, Adiz swallowed hard. Ife laughed hollowly. You wouldn't understand. Help me understand. Why you did all of this. Ife stood up. All my life, I've been overshadowed by you. I was nothing more than a shadow. You never saw me. That's not true. Father and I have always loved you. Love. Ife spat. You never saw me, not really. No matter what I did, it was never enough. We wanted you to succeed in your own way. Spare me your platitudes. Even now, You stand there pitying me. I don't pity you. I mourn what we've lost. I made my choices. It doesn't have to end like this. There is no together, not anymore. Is there nothing I can say to reach you? Adise asked quietly. Nothing, Ife confirmed coldly. Then I hope you find peace wherever your path takes you. Save your hopes for someone who cares, Ife retorted. As Adise reached the door, she paused. Despite everything, I still love you. Ife didn't respond. Later, Oba Akinwunmi addressed a solemn assembly. Ife stood in chains, defiance etched in her features. Ife, my beloved daughter, you stand accused of treason, conspiracy, and the endangerment of this kingdom. I am aware. Have you anything to say in your defense? No defense would satisfy you. Your actions have left me no choice. Adise stepped forward. Father, please. There must be another way. Banished. Surely we can find a way to. Enough. Ife interjected sharply. I don't need your mercy. As of this day, you are stripped of all titles, lands, and holdings. You are exiled from Iseliko, never to return under penalty of death. Ife smirked. Perhaps now I can truly be free. As she was led away, she paused by Adise. Goodbye, sister. Enjoy your perfect life. Adise reached out, but Ife pulled away, continuing down the hall. A few days later, Ise entered the library. I've been thinking about our conversation. About TT? Yes. Have you given it any more thought? I have, and I've decided to help you. We'll go to the Igbo Iku together. Thank you. Relief washed over Ise. But I need to understand something first. Why is it so important to you that we bring her back? TT betrayed us, aligned herself with Ife and Agbula. Why risk so much for her? TT made mistakes, yes, but in the end, she sacrificed herself to save us all. Without her, we might not have broken the curse on your father. Is that the only reason? I won't deny that I care for her. She became a friend during our journey. A friend. Adise echoed skeptically. Yes. But my loyalty remains with you. I suppose I can't blame you for developing feelings during such an ordeal. Adise, Ise began gently. I value our relationship above all else. It's not that simple. I can't help but wonder if you fell in love with her. Ise was taken aback. I don't know. That's not very reassuring. Please believe me when I say that you are the one I care for most deeply. Actions speak louder than words, Ise. Then let me prove it to you. Very well. We'll embark on this journey together, and perhaps we'll find the clarity we both need. Thank you. No more secrets, Adise requested. No more secrets. The following morning, Adise and Ise set out for the Igbo Iku. After several hours, they reached the outskirts. Ready? Ise asked. As I'll ever be. They entered the forest. I've been here before, but it feels different this time, Ise noted. Perhaps because our purpose is different. Tell me about your journey with TT, Adise prompted. She saved my life more than once, and I saved hers. She often spoke of you, regretting her actions and wanting to make amends. I see. Why didn't you wish for her to come back when you had the chance? Adise asked quietly. The forest grants only one wish per person. I used mine to break the curse on your father. I thought it was the right thing to do. I understand. You chose the greater good over personal desires. Something like that. They reached a fork in the path. Which way? Ise asked. Adise closed her eyes. The left feels inviting. Inviting in this forest. Trust me. They took the left path, which led them to a serene glade. At the center stood a stone archway, a gateway. As they stepped through, the atmosphere shifted. A figure emerged, the guardian of paths. Welcome, Travelers, you seek the shrine of the sacred egg. Yes, we wish to make use of its power. To reach it, you must each face a trial. You will be separated. Separated. Ease frowned. It is necessary. Only by confronting your inner selves can you proceed. Very well. They each followed an orb of light. Adi's orb led her to a tranquil pond. Her reflection showed herself without the curse, slender and graceful. Do you desire to return to this form? The voice asked. Part of me does. I really wish to be born like a normal girl. Then why not use your wish to restore yourself? Because there are greater needs. I care for my people, for those I love. If I can help them, I will, even at the cost of my own desires. The reflection changed to Titi's face. She betrayed you. Why save her? Because everyone deserves a second chance, and perhaps I wasn't there for her when she needed me. I'll take that risk. The orb reappeared. You have shown selflessness and clarity of purpose.